guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Karina, and one of my personal goals has always been to be able to reach financial freedom. But for many years, I was doing nothing towards achieving that goal. This has now led me to become an all-cash budgeter in order to really take control of my finances. I'm now on a debt-free journey using the zero-based budget and cash stuffing method because I want to be a good steward of my finances and ultimately be able to help others. If this is something that interests you, please join along. Hi guys, welcome back. Before we get started in today's video, I just want to really quickly give a huge shout out to all of you, to my subscribers and the people that view these videos. I just want to say thank you to everyone. The amount of positive comments and positive feedback that I've gotten on my last few videos has just been so incredibly touching. I don't think there are enough words to really express the way that I feel, and besides that, I'm so grateful, so thankful. I feel incredibly blessed to be here and to be able to share with you guys a little bit about my journey and my life. And it's scary to put your life out into the world and for people to be able to see mistakes that you've made in your life and how you're now just trying to fix all of that. But I just want to say thank you, because I can't even count the amount of beautiful comments that I've gotten from people that are just so encouraging and so positive, and even the comments that are just, I'm here, I'm a new subscriber. Like, that is just so incredibly touching to me, and I've shed tears, I'm not gonna lie, of gratitude, just straight gratitude. I, for the longest time, felt that I was alone in the way that I was living my life and being in debt and struggling financially, but I now have found this community, and I know that I'm not alone. We're all in different parts of our journey. Some of us are just starting, like me. Some of you have been doing this for years, and just to hear your testimony is just so beautiful. And thank you for all of your likes. Thank you for absolutely everything. You guys are amazing, and I'm so grateful to be here. So with that, we're gonna get started into today's video. We have another cash stuffing video today. I do feel like I'm running a little bit behind on schedule because I did get paid the beginning of this week, and I'm just now doing my cash stuffing video, which is unheard of for me. Usually the day I get paid, I'm already at the bank withdrawing my money and doing everything that I need to do. But this week has been a little hectic for me. Like I had mentioned in my last videos, we did have guests over this week, and I also unfortunately got sick, so that's why you can hear in my voice, I feel like I sound a little like raspy. I don't know, but I was like, I'm gonna do it because it's so easy to fall behind. When things happen, life happens, when you have family or maybe something unexpected, and it's so easy to fall into old habits when things like that happen. But I really forced myself today, and I was like, no, I'm gonna keep going, because I felt my finances getting out of whack. I had money in the bank, and I felt like I could just swipe my debit card, and I knew that money was there, but I need to get back into the routine of things. So here we are. I did create another teller slip. I think you guys saw, here, let me look for it. You guys saw last time that I had done this like white vellum one, but this time I created a completely transparent one, and I don't know. What do you guys think? Which one do you prefer? I kind of almost feel like I prefer the white one, but I did create another one just for the fun of it. So the amount that we're going to be cash stuffing today is $1,670, and this is the breakdown of everything that we have. It's all counted out and ready to go here. So we will just go ahead and get started. So the first thing we always do is my wallet. So you guys have seen this before. So let's just get into it. I'm going to first pull out my coin here. And I have quite a bit of coins. I feel like I have to really dig into here to get them all out. Okay. So that's the last of my coins. The next thing I'm going to do is pull out my receipts here, and I am going to scan that into my Fetch Rewards. I will leave my Fetch Rewards in the description below, but I do want to give a huge shout out to Noelle and Crystal for using my Fetch Rewards referral code. Thank you so much. I just want to let you know that I saw you. Congratulations on starting to scan in your receipts and so that you can get points, and I hope that that accumulates really quickly for you guys. To Noelle and Crystal, comment down below if it's you. I just want to say hi and thank you so much on a personal note, but I did think I would give you guys a shout out today also. So let's get into my wallet. The first thing we'll do is pull out things that are going to get rolled over. So we have $30 in rollover from my offerings envelope, and typically I don't have anything in there because I budget for every single service that I'll go to at church. But like I said, I got sick this week. I didn't go to church for a couple of services, so we do have rollover for that, and I do have a plan for everything that I don't spend in my wallet and to what envelopes those are going to get rolled over into. So the next thing we have are groceries. So we'll go ahead and pull this out, and we'll have that here. The next category we have is gas. The last thing we have here is spending. I'm gonna have to set this off to the side because I ran out of space here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is my tithes, so that's $550. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 150. 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. So that'll go into tithes. I can't wait until I get my new wallet. The next thing that we have are offerings, and we're going to do $90 with 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 5s. Okay. So offerings, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Perfect. Okay, so the next one we have is groceries, and that's $300. So I'm going to grab that. I usually grab the bills from the back because when I set up my cash trays, I typically do it from the best to the worst in bills. So I'm going to grab from the back, so 2 10s, and then 4 5s. Okay, so groceries, we have 100, 150, 200, 220, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. And like I had mentioned last time, I'm going to try to split out my groceries, so I have an envelope in my wallet and also in my binder. So I'm going to set aside 150. That's going to go in my envelope, and this is going to go in my wallet, just to make sure that I don't reallocate my expenses here. So I'm going to grab my high priority sinking funds, and I still need to make the label for this envelope, but I know that it's the only blank one. So that's for groceries. And we have groceries in our wallet. The next thing we're going to do is gas, and that's always $80 with 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Perfect. I didn't forget my gas this time like I did last time. I was panicking so bad, you guys. Okay, eating out, we have 100, so I'm going to grab a 50, 2 20s, a 5, and I have these ones, which I typically don't stuff into my wallet, but I found the necessity for some ones to go into a vending machine that we have at work. So that's what that is. So let's count this out. So it should be $100. So we have 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So that's going to go into eating out. The next category we have is spending, and spending I typically do $20, which is usually just for coffee, and we do that with a 10 and 2 5s. So 10, 15, 20 going into spending. And that should be it for my wallet. So we'll go ahead and set this aside. Like I always say, nothing better than a completely stuffed wallet ready to go. Okay, so now we'll get into my actual binders. The first thing we have is personal hygiene. So we'll grab my high priority sinking funds. And we'll get to these two later, but personal hygiene, we have $10. So that gives us $20, $30 in personal hygiene. The next one we have is household, and that's going to get $5. This is one that had been completely depleted, but because of some rollover money, I was able to beef this back up, which is great. I think it was rollover, or maybe it was the money I sold on Marketplace a couple months ago. But now in households, we have $20, $25, $30, $36, which is great because I do need to go and get more house cleaning things soon. So the next one we have is Costco, and Costco is going to be getting $10. So we'll grab that. And now we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Going into Costco, but also we have rollover money from groceries, and the rollover from groceries goes into the Costco envelope. So I roll everything over except for $1 bills because that goes into a different folder. We have $20, $25, $30 going into the Costco envelope, so that's great. It's a little bit more than I expected, which is wonderful. So we now have in Costco $20, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80, $85, $90, which is great because if you guys are anything like me, you spend a minimum of like $200 every time I go to Costco. Even if I'm just going for a couple of things, I always end up getting more than I need. So it's good to be able to beef up this envelope. Okay, so we'll put this back in here. The next one we have is Mujeres de Fe, which is a women's group that I have at church. And I'm going to be stuffing $5 into this. And also to this is the rollover money from my offerings in my wallet. So we're going to be adding $30, which is great. Because at the end of the year, we usually have a big like dinner and things like that, so there are some costs that come out at the end of the year, so it's great that I'm able to roll over some money into that. So now in Mujeres de Fe we'll have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, $96. So that's wonderful. And the next category we have is miscellaneous. And for miscellaneous, we are going to be adding $20. And again, I hate to keep repeating myself, but for this category, as you guys know, that is where I'm saving up for purchases that I'm going to be making for new binders, new envelopes, and being able to create things for my cash budgeting system. So another thing that rolls over into this is the spending. And that is from here. So we are adding $10, and that'll go into my $1 savings challenge. So miscellaneous now has 20, 30, 35, 40, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, $54 in miscellaneous. So I'm almost just enough to be able to continue to purchase additional supplies for being able to create my envelopes. So going back to rent and to payoff, which are two envelopes that I have in this binder, these are going to be going back to the bank because we're getting toward the end of the month here, and this is where I make my rent payment and the payoff. But also to pay off, I currently have 1, 2, 3, 10, 315. We are going to be adding an additional $235. So for that, we have 1, 2, 120, 110, and 15. So if I did this correctly, overall we should have $550 going towards paying off credit card debt. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So $550 is going back to the bank for credit card payoff. And then we also have what we cash stuffed last time we did a cash stuffing video, which is also I think $550. So we'll count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. So all of this is going back to the bank. Okay, perfect. So that means we are all done with this binder. And now I'm just going to grab my low priority sinking funds. And here, the first thing we'll start off is with my $1 savings challenges, which is kind of cool to be able to see how quickly this accumulates. So I'm just going to grab all of my $1 bills from rollovers from my wallet. This $5 is going to stay here because that it was from gas, and that goes into car expenses. So this is how much we're adding this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 is going to $1 savings challenge. So overall we have 50, 1, 120, 40, 142, 143, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 151, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 161, 162. So $162. Okay. Oh my God, look at this $1. You already know that you can't leave $1 all wrinkled in there. Okay, so the next one we have is Women's Retreat or Retiro. And this is going to get my usual $70. Continuing to save up for the end of the year when we have a women's retreat, which will also include all of my expenses for like dresses and getting my nails done, getting my hair done, you know, all the things we do to make ourselves even more beautiful because we already are beautiful. So now in Retiro, we have 1, 152, 253, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting because it was so daunting in the beginning when I started to create a budget for this envelope because I was like, how am I ever going to be able to save up that much money by the end of the year? But we're getting there, which is exciting. So car expenses, we're doing $80, and we're doing that with a 50, a 20, and a 10. So we'll just get that into the right sections here. And then we also have these $5 rollover from my gas envelope in my wallet. So now in car expenses, we have 1, 152, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 400, 410, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So $439. That has been adding up super quickly. Also, I am like urgently in need of new tires. but I'm getting there. Hopefully in the next couple of months I'll be able to make that purchase. So the next envelope we have is hair. And hair is getting $10. So now in hair we have $20, $30, $40, which is great. I did mention in my last couple of videos that I got my hair cut, but now I'm saving up for actually getting my hair like dyed and, you know, an additional hairstyle in the future. The next one we have is medical. That's getting $5. So now we have $10, $20, $25. And that's mainly for co-pays and things like that. In my next unstuffing video, I do make a couple of purchases that'll probably have to come out of there. So we'll be doing that soon. The next one is travel. And travel is getting $30. My husband and I started to plan our next vacation. So I'm probably in the future going to start to really build this one up. So we have in travel now 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, which is great. Every little bit counts for sure. Clothes is going to be at $30. And this has been one that has been difficult to build up because I keep pulling from it, but I mean it serves its purpose, right? But hopefully in the future or next year I'll be able to really be able to build this one up. So now in clothing we have $20, $30, $40, $41, $42. Okay, next one we have is birthdays. I do have a couple of birthdays coming up, so I'm going to start to try to fill this envelope a little quicker also, and we're getting $15 for birthdays. So just going to put that here. Okay, so birthdays now has $20, $30, $40, $45, $50, $55, which is great. I feel like birthdays and like gifts in general is one that really sneaks up on you. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm like, oh no, I have to buy like birthday cards and then wrapping paper and all of that. It like really sneaks up on you. So good to get ahead of that. And baby, as usual, is going to get $5. So we have $5, $10, $15. And I just wanted to say on my last cash stuffing video, I got this comment about how, I can't remember the exact wording, but she had mentioned something about like, oh, I really felt that in my heart when I saw that you're stuffing for something that hasn't yet happened. Because like I explained, I don't currently have a child yet, but I did feel in my heart the need to start stuffing for the day that we do get the opportunity to become parents and have a baby. And so that comment really meant a lot to me because it really made me think about how different cash stuffing and really taking control of my finances, how different that has made my life, because now I'm able to really plan for those things in the future, something that I definitely was not doing ever before. Complete 180 from the person I was before, because before I would be like putting out fires, you know, I would be like, oh, now I have this need, I'm going to pay it with a credit card, or like I'm going to try to throw as much money as I can right now, but it's not something I planned for. It's not something that I was necessarily prepared for. But now I'm planning for things and I'm trying to be more prepared, and the process isn't easy. It's definitely not perfect, but 1,000 times better than where I was before. Also, something that I hope for you guys too, that you're able to prepare for things that are coming in your future. Another thing that I had really started to think about in my heart is purchasing a house. You know, I live in one of the most expensive areas of the United States, I believe. And being able to buy a house here is something that's just a dream. Like, it's not something that you'll ever be able to reach. But I feel deep in my heart, with the help of God, of course, that I will be able to reach it. I will be able to do it. I'm just going to manifest that today. One day, my husband and I will be able to buy a house because I'm putting my finances in order. And I'm becoming a better person. I'm paying off debt. And one day I'm going to be able to save for a down payment. And one day I'm going to be able to buy a house. So this is all coming from a changing mentality that cash stuffing and budgeting has created for me. And I hope that for you guys also. So with that, that's going to be the end of today's cash stuffing video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I always get a little nervous when doing these because I feel like I'm like the only one that makes mistakes when counting or missing envelopes or whatever. But hopefully you guys enjoy the reality of what this whole process is, and I try to be as upfront and true with you guys as possible. So let me know in the comments down below, what's something that you're also planning for that hasn't yet happened in your life? Is it having children? Is it buying a house? Is it buying a new car? I'm curious to know what's something that you're also saving up for that hasn't yet happened, but you know that one day it will happen for you. Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.